kunja vihare. Gopijana vallabha girivardhare. Gopijana vallabha girivardhare. Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana. Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana. Jamunatira Panachari. Jamunatira Panachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihare. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihare. Gopijana vallabha girivardhare. Gopijana vallabha girivardhare. Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana. Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana. Jamunatira Vanachari. Jamunatira Vanachari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jai Jai Gurudev, Gurudev, Gurudeva, Jai Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Haribol, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribol. Jayom Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya. Srimad, His Divine Grace, ISKCON Founder Acharya, Jagadguru Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya. Stotra Srimad, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinanda Shyamakun Radha Kunda Giri Garodhan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Jamuna Mai Ki Jai. Ganges Mai Ki Jai. Tulasi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. Glory to Sri Sri Guru Sri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padya Krishna Vitai Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Tradition. Mr. Krishna Prabhupada Sritam. Gaura Karana Shakti Bhakti Sritam. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nostaprai Sabhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Gurun Chayuta Pada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanishwari Prisavana Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vanchakal Patarubhyascha Kripa Sandhavyaye Vacha Patitanam Pavandibhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Gantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 13, The Appearance of Lord Baraha, text number 43. Śraddadhītānyatamas tava prabho Śraddadhītānyatamas tava prabho rasāṁ gatāyā bhuva udvibarhaṇam rasāṁ gatāyā bhuva udvibarhaṇam na vismayo so tvayi viśva-vismaye na vismayo so tvayi viśva-vismaye māyayedaṁ sasṛje tivismayam māyayedaṁ sasṛje tivismayam prabho rasāṁ gatāyā bhuva udvibarhaṇam na vismayo so tvayi viśva-vismaye māyayedaṁ sasṛje tivismayam vismayo so tvayi viśva-vismaye. Māyayedaṁ sasṛje tivismayam. Matajis. Matajis. Māyayedaṁ sasṛje tivismayam. Vismayo so tvayi viśva-vismaye. Māyayedaṁ sasṛje tivismayam. Rasāṁ gatāyā bhuva. Vismayo so tvayi viśva-vismaye. Māyayedaṁ sasṛje tivismayam. Kaha. Who else? Śraddadhīta can endeavor. Anyatamaḥ. Anyone besides yourself. Tava. Your. Prabho. O Lord. Rasāṁ. In the water. Gatāyāḥ. While lying in. Bhuvaḥ. Of the earth. Udvibarhaṇam. Deliverance. Never. Vismayaḥ. Wonderful. Asau. Such an act. Tvayi. Unto you. Viśva. Universal. Vismaye. Full of wonders. Yaha. One who. Māyayā. By potencies. Idam. This. Sasṛje. Created. tivismayam. Surpassing all wonders. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Who else but you, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, could deliver the earth from within the water? It is not very wonderful for you, however, because you acted most wonderfully in the creation of the universe. By your energy, you have created this wonderful cosmic manifestation. Let's repeat. Who else but you, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, could deliver the earth from within the water? It is not very wonderful for you. However, because you acted most wonderfully in the creation of the universe, by your energy, you have created this wonderful cosmic manifestation. Purport. When a scientist discovers something impressive to the ignorant mass of people, the common man, without inquiry, accepts such a discovery as wonderful. But the intelligent man is not struck with wonder by such discoveries. He gives all credit to the person who created the wonderful brain of the scientist. A common man is also struck with wonder by the wonderful action of a material nature, and he gives all credit to the cosmic manifestation. The learned Krishna conscious person, however, knows well that behind the cosmic manifestation is the brain of Krishna, as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 9:10. Maya Dyakshena Prakriti Suyatisa Chara Charam. Since Krishna can direct the wonderful cosmic manifestation, it is not at all wonderful for him to assume the gigantic form of a boa and thus deliver the earth from the mire of the water. A devotee is therefore not astonished to see the wonderful boa, because he knows that the Lord is able to act far more wonderfully by his potencies, which are inconceivable to the brain of even the most erudite scientist. That is the end of Srila Prabhupada's purport to text 43 of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 13, entitled The Appearance of Lord Baladev. Hare Krishna. The sages are glorifying Lord Krishna for his wonderful activities. They say, we are glorifying you because activities are very hard for other people to understand. But it is not difficult for devotees to understand. Because Lord Krishna has the right not to be exposed to anyone and everyone. He is not obliged. Krishna is obliged only to his devotees who are in compact of love with him. Krishna revealed himself to the devotees. So they are glorifying Lord Krishna, not just for his wonderful activities, but for the fact that Krishna is so perfect in everything that he does. So perfect that his activity is completely bewildering to the non-devotees. Therefore, they're very surprised, but the devotees are not surprised. Why one is surprised when we see someone doing something wonderful? We are surprised because we don't understand the ability of the person. But Krishna is the supreme powerful person who surpasses everything and everyone. So what is it that is so that is not expected from Krishna? What is it that is not expected from Krishna? That is a wonder. So Prabhupada is saying in the purport, when a scientist discovers something, the word discover does not mean the scientists have created the thing. The things have been existing, but we are so foolish that we never know the things have been there all the while, all the long. We don't know this thing have been existing until when the mercy of a pure devotee descends. Then we realize, oh, these things have been here. Means we are fools. Therefore, we shouldn't get credit for discovering something. We should give credit to the person who has created that which is so wonderful. And Krishna is so perfect. You see here that Krishna, he's already there at the bottom of the universe. It's Krishna's perfection. As Garbhodaka said, Vishnu, he's there in the ocean. But he's so perfect that he arranged everything in such a wonderful way that there is no ambiguity in Krishna consciousness. He understood that that is not the duty of Garbhodaka, Vishnu. It has to come in a different form as Varahadev, because the pigs are not seen in clean places. Garbha ocean is not clean. It is dirty. So Vara has to come. He is used to dirty places. Of course, when he takes the form as a boa, as a Vara, it's not the category of the animal, in the mode of passion, not even in goodness. He's on a transcendental platform. But he took that form which is suitable for his activity. That is his perfection, the perfection of Krishna. He's perfect in everything. So the scientists discover something which have been existing and we're giving them credit. The Prabhupada said, an intelligent man is not struck with wonder to see a wonderful activity of Krishna. Therefore, a devotee will not give credit to the scientist. A devotee will give credit to the master or the scientist, person who has given the scientist the brain to discover something that they have discovered. Devotees will give credit to Krishna, not to the foolish, dull-headed scientist who are foolish, so foolish, and they're expanding their own foolishness to other people by what they consider to have discovered. A devotee knows that Lord Krishna is the source of everything, including the scientists who are discovering something. Maya is not independent. Maya is depending on Krishna for everything that he does. And he's so perfect, Krishna is so perfect that even Maya, Krishna made Maya so perfect that it makes everything so perfect that even illusion is seen to be real. That's how perfect Krishna is. And Krishna is so difficult, very difficult for people to understand. Because when you look at the creation, Krishna is not in the creation. It's Vishnu that is in the creation. Krishna is far behind the creation. Krishna then to Balaram to Chaturvyaha to Maha Sankarsan, from Maha Sankarsan to 4 again, then to Sankarsan, then to Karanataka Vishnu. Look at the distance. In all this, Krishna is not there. Krishna is behind, just like the proprietor of a company is not seen when the construction is going on. You don't see the director of a company during the construction of the building or the company. A director comes in only when things are completely done. And he comes there to demonstrate his supremacy over his property. So Lord Vishnu, he's doing everything. Krishna is simply behind this, waiting there until when Vishnu finishes everything, then he comes in to play his pastimes. Therefore, less intelligent people will not see Krishna, then they attribute all the wonderful thing to Lord Vishnu. That is how Krishna is so perfect in arranging and organizing things. There is no difficulty. The difficulty is only for non-devotees. So the Supreme Director, he comes in not to come and do any creation, not to do any work, but to come and enjoy his property. That is Krishna's position. So people will not understand Lord Krishna until they take shelter of Krishna's devotees, until one becomes a devotee. Then we can understand the position of Krishna. So, majority of people understood the Supreme Personality of Godhead to be Vishnu. Some understood Lord Ramachandra because Vishnu came with the creation. Ramachandra came after that. In Treta Yuga, Krishna came in Dwapara Yuga. So who came first? Vishnu had been there, Lord Ramachandra is there, and Krishna just came. So Krishna is the incarnation of Vishnu, Ramachandra. So they would chant Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is ignorance. Because they don't see Lord Krishna. So Krishna is smiling, he's laughing when he sees how his energy is working perfectly. Even his material energy is working so perfectly that so many people are bewildered and confused that when Krishna himself comes, nobody will recognize him. But the sages said, we are not so bewildered like them. We can understand you. Therefore, we are glorifying you for being so perfect that it is hard for ordinary people to understand you. Yes, why should they understand Krishna? Why should they understand Lord Krishna? What is the qualification to understand Lord Krishna? To understand Lord Krishna, it requires a heavy amount of purification, a lot of devotional activities to get purified, to enter into the realm of Lord Krishna. He said in Bhagavatam, only because of undivided devotional service one can enter into the mysteries of my understanding. As I'm standing directly before you, face to face. Without the mention of Lord Krishna, it's not possible to understand Lord Krishna. Even Krishna is standing face to face, we cannot understand Lord Krishna. Krishna was before Kamsa. How did he understand him? How did Kamsa understand Krishna? A person whom I should kill. That's how far Kamsa understands Krishna to be. Although he sees Krishna every day. Shishupal sees Lord Krishna every day. But how does he see Krishna? A person has to envy. As to kill him. So he takes pleasure in blaspheming Krishna, not to glorify Lord Krishna, but to blaspheme Lord Krishna. Dhira then sees Krishna. He sees Krishna every day. But how did he see Krishna? My enemy, he is favoring the Pandavas who are my enemy, my competitors. The people I want to eliminate. He is favoring them. Even Krishna personally came to him to come and give intelligence to him. Think twice. Rather than say, kill him, beat him. Beat him. This is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is there also in the heart and is also outside. First of all, talking to Dhira. But What did he understand about Krishna? Nothing. Zero. Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita between him, Dhira, and Arjuna. Dhira did not understand one word. Arjuna had everything completely. Dhira, not even one word he understood from Bhagavad Gita. It was spoken in his presence. To understand Lord Krishna is not easy. Even among those who are practicing Krishna consciousness, to understand Lord Krishna is not easy. It requires heavy training, heavy purification to enter into the mysteries of understanding of Krishna. That's a big science. Great personalities. Now we are talking about all these demons. What about those who are studying the Vedas? Prakasananda Saraswati. What did he understand about Krishna? This man is a disgrace to a sannyas ashram. Just see, he's just dancing in the street like a sentimental. He doesn't know the duty of a sannyasi to sit under a tree and speculate. He's not doing that. He's not qualified to be a sannyasi. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Gopinath Acharya is telling him, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is right here. Who told you? Which scripture said that God comes in Kali Yuga? Which scripture? Show me. Which scripture said that God? Krishna is called Tri-Yuga, not Chatu-Yuga. Where? Which scripture? Which one? Huh? Yes. Srimad Bhagavatam is not counted among the Vedas. It's Mahapurana. Only Bhagavatam point to Krishna. But all other scriptures, they don't point to Krishna, they point, the best they point to is Brahman. Not even Narayan, Brahman. That is the limit they can go. So they don't have access to this. To this. Even if they read Bhagavatam, they would never understand Lord Krishna. One needs the mercy of a pure devotee to understand Lord Krishna. Even materially speaking, you don't go to any country without being invited by a person in that country. How will you get the visa to go there? You know anybody. Similarly, if you want to go back to Godhead, you want to understand Lord Krishna, we need the mercy of a pure devotee. Pure devotee. Yesterday, Dr. Acharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Dr. Acharya, if you don't give prema to Sanatana Rupa, how would they get it? How would they get it? Prema is given, it's not achieved by our strength. It's given. So that requires a different science to enter into that mystery of understanding Lord Krishna. The sages, they understood. So they are glorifying Lord Krishna for his inconceivable, wonderful, perfect arrangement, befitting his nature. So Prabhupada is concluded. Therefore, a devotee is not astonished to see the wonderful bhuva because he knows that the Lord is able to affirm more wonderfully by his potencies. The time we came to the movement, we should have a lot of stories illustrating our philosophy. Like Prabhupada gives analogy. We have so many stories those days. These days we don't hear most of these things. One of them is the cobbler and the brahmana. The cobbler and the brahmana. The cobbler is not a wonderful person in the society. The brahmana is the head of the society, but the cobbler has no significance in the society. It's an ordinary person. So, this story is, as Prabhupada is saying, a devotee is therefore not astonished to see the wonderful bhuva, because he knows that the Lord is able to add far more wonderfully by his potencies. By his potencies. Say the cobbler and the brahmana. Potencies. Say the cobbler and the brahmana. Both of them, they met in Narada Muni. And the brahmana saw Narada Muni. And he asked him, where are you going this time? So, I'm going to. And the brahmana saw Narada Muni. And he asked him, where are you going this time? So, I'm going to Narayan. It's okay, please. When you get there, just for your sake, just for you, not for me. I'm very confident I'm going back, not me, the brahmana, not me. I'm very confident I'm going back to God at this lifetime, but to confirm it, ask the Lord. But the money is okay, I will do that. He made the cobbler also told him the same thing. Ask the Lord, how many lifetimes? He didn't say, I know I'm coming. The cobbler said, ask the Lord, how many lifetimes are meant for me to come? So Naramuni got a two requests, and he went to Vaikuntha. After he finished all his business with Narayan, when he was about returning, Naramuni remembered, yes, I saw two of your devotees when I was coming, and both of them, the Brahmana, this Brahmana has crossed the ocean of the Vedas to the other side. Now he's making research and commentaries. So he wants to know, he wants to confirm it from you that he's coming back to God at this lifetime. Lord Narayan told Narada Muni, tell him remain 7 lifetimes. 7 lifetimes before he will come. They also met a cobbler, and the cobbler also wanted to know how many lifetimes remain. Lord Narayan said, tell the cobbler he's coming now. So Narada Muni said, how? The Brahmana? What the Vedas in his head? The cobbler doesn't know any one word in the scripture. How is it possible? Lord Vishnu said, don't worry, Narada Muni. I will give you an experiment. When you go there, you get the answer by yourself. Both of them are going to ask you what I was doing at the time you met me. Tell them, I was threading the eye of a needle with a cow. You get your answer. So the Muni quickly came down. He was anxious to get the answer. So he quickly came down. And he went straight to the Brahmana. The Brahmana, oh Naradaji, yeah, welcome. Did you see my Lord? He said, yes, I saw him. Yes, it's confirmed. Lord Narayan said 7 lifetimes. No, he didn't go there. That's not true. That is not true. How? Do you understand 7 lifetimes? That's not true. Anyway, what was he doing when you met him? Narada is an amazing pastime. The pastime is so wonderful. I saw the Lord was threading the eye of a needle with a cow. Impossible. That's impossible. Do you understand a needle? Not the needle, the eye. The eye of a needle. Do you understand? You understand the cow? How is that possible? Come on, that is not true. So Namoni went to the cobbler. The cobbler was so happy to see Namoni. He saw his effulgence coming from Narayan. What do you expect? Very effulgence. Happy. So the cobbler was so happy, offered obeisances. And he sat properly to get the good news. Did you see my Lord? He said, yes. I saw him. And any message for me? Tadimoni said, yes. Very good news for you. Very, very good news. The Lord said, you are coming back now. The cobbler fainted in full respect. He fainted. He went unconscious. The Lord said, I'm coming back this time. Then, when he regained consciousness, he asked, my Lord has unlimited pastimes. Which of them he was doing when you met him? Tadimuni is amazing pastime. I saw the Lord was trading the eye of a needle with a cow. The cobbler again fainted. It's amazing. So Tadimuni saw. He saw. Then he remembered the Brahmana. He didn't faint when I told him. He didn't feel anything. Then the Ramoni said, do you understand a needle? He said, yes, yes, yes. Yes. A cow? Yes, yes, I understand. Is it possible to trade a cow with the eye of a needle? The cobbler said, how is that is a problem? How is that is a problem? You see this big tree, as tall as it is, big like this, my Lord hid a tiny seed that if you hold millions, you don't see it. One seed contains this big tree standing. The Lord hid it in a seed, very tiny seed. So what is the difficulty putting a cow through the eye of a needle? Ramani said, thank you. Yes, Prabhu. You will answer the question yourself if it's too difficult. Asau his comment.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj. You mentioned that ordinary people should not go to places where they're not invited. Srila Prabhupada mentioned that nobody invited me, but I came. So for preachers, sometimes they're invited, but they should not go. And sometimes they're not invited, but they should go. How do you personally discern? You must be getting many, many invitations, and sometimes you're not going. And sometimes you're not invited, but you're going. How do you discern?
Yes, Prabhupada was not invited. In America, he went. He was actually invited because his guru sent him there. He didn't know a guru sent him. So he went. And he did that to all his disciples to go to different places, parampara. So they went because they have been empowered to do that. The material and the spiritual world belongs to Krishna. And Krishna is his agent. They are empowered to do what is not common for other people to do. Going back to Godhead is a different thing. It's a different thing. One cannot go there without being invited by someone who is from there. That is the process. Is it clear? The second part of your question, the answer is mysterious. Particularly to me, as you asked. It's mysterious, and I wouldn't like to. Because Hare Krishna devotees, they don't like mystics. They are not mystics, they are transcendental people. So, I didn't want to go to that area. But their question is like, if you know me, of course, we are good friends, so I think you know me. It's a mysterious thing. Maybe I will tell you personally, not in the public. It's mysterious. Thank you for asking that. Anything, comments on somebody?
Hare Krishna. Thank you for your class, Maharaj. Could you tell us a little about your preaching work so we get to know you a little bit? Where are you from? Where is your preaching field? Stories of your field work in Krishna consciousness.
Okay, thank you. My spiritual master, His Holiness Bhakti Swami Maharaj, he gave me a name, Bhakti Dhira Damodar Swami. In my astrological chart, I have two faces. Two faces, not one. So if you look at my name, Bhakti, Dhira, Damodara, they are mixed. Right? Not straight. Bhakti Chaitanya is direct. Bhakti Tirtha is direct. Bhakti Charus is direct. With Bhakti, then Dhira, then to Damodara. Mix. Yes, my style has two faces. This one and this one, like Bara and this thing here. So if you're not careful, you don't understand me. That is the point I'm making. My body is from Nigeria. Nigeria is West Africa, not South Africa. West Africa. And many people, especially Western devotees, is Africa. We're in Africa. Africa is a continent, not a country. There are so many countries, 32 countries, 36 countries, made the continent of Africa. So I happen to come from the west part of Africa, Nigeria. And Nigeria is the biggest black country in the whole continent. And my body is from there. By the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, my spiritual master, I came in contact with Krishna consciousness in 1980. I didn't practice until 81 before I started to practice chanting. And then 82 I moved to the temple. I've been in the movement since then. And in West Africa, we do all the activities which we do here, not in a big scale like we do, but in a small way. In the Harinam is there, book distribution is there, and Food for Life is there, college preaching, university preaching is there, and all that activities are there. And we have been participating in these activities. I have a service with the Mayapur Institute, which I do every year, more than 10 years now. And Vrindavan Institute of Higher Education, also more than 13 years. I've been doing some service with them. Back then in West Africa, we have many activities, and presently presently we are developing a community, and a community which is meant for producing everything that we use ourselves, our dresses, our food, everything. We are presently working on that, and like I say, it's a very mysterious thing is taking place there. Very mysterious thing is taking place. But the preaching is going on there. Nigeria alone has 9 temples. 9 in Nigeria. We have 9 centers there. Now the present one will be the biggest. Will be the biggest one. And there are many communities, like farm communities in ISKCON, but some of them are not doing so well. And there's so many reasons why it is not functioning. We want to let people see the mistake we are making in why some of these our communities are not functioning properly. We want to demonstrate that by the mercy of Prabhupada. When our child they say something, they have something they are expecting from, and they also have the means to achieve that thing. Until one get connected with that, then we'll be able to understand it and be successful. So, a community that it is driven by a purpose. Like Srila Prabhupada has a purpose in establishing ISKCON and giving us Bhagavad-gīta. Krishna has purpose by speaking Bhagavad-gīta. So the community that has a purpose is purpose driven, and the purpose is Krishna conscious driven project. So we are presently working on that, and we are seeing the mysterious hands of Krishna and Prabhupada in it. It is coming wonderfully. Hare Krishna. Does it make sense?
Getting off the subject just a little bit, you were talking about the scientists discovering, and in the book Life Comes from Life, that I used to be out on the streets preaching, and I would meet a lot of some scientists and atheists and people who thought that the world was created by a big bang. And Prabhupada said one thing in this book that just seemed to light up a light bulb for me. Prabhupada said, they are saying that they can create life, but life has already been created. So why are they saying they're taking everything that's already here and they're going to put it all together and create life when life already exists? So it's such a facade that, I mean, you can call them out. So
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. So Prabhupada said scientists, philosophers, and politicians, they are very dangerous. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, all glorious assembled devotees.